Everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. Now, I know I did say I would resume this here episode, or next part of the series, once I had got the modular engine and the adaptive control, is that what you call it? These here up here, complete, but I haven't, and what you might have noticed as well is I've unlocked this weird thing over here on the left, and that's pretty much the SAM storage that I just so happened to come across. Now that's getting that by researching this here alien technology. So in a nutshell, from what I can get at this here, is that this is like kind of like uploading parts to the cloud and being able to access them, which is actually pretty cool. Now at the minute I have upgraded it once, but you can, when you put stuff into it, it takes time for it to load to it, and it does about 30 items per minute. But you can upgrade it to the point that it gets to like 240 items a minute, which is actually pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back over to the oil, because I want to set it up to take the coke out of it, the coke or the coal, whatever that's called, and then put it into the sink, the awesome sink, so we can get points out of it. The reason I want to do that is because I want as much plastic created as possible, because we need to create computers and we need to create circuit boards for the next stage in this year. Unfortunately, computers and circuit boards are going to have to be created manually until we find a better way to, create a system on it. I was hoping to get the next two stages here complete. The one for making the next part of unlocking the space or whatever you call that, space elevator. But we need to get these other components before we do that. Once we get this here whole line filled up with all that stuff needed to unlock this here, I was going to start coming over to say here and then start doing me small components. Then it got me thinking, whenever I did say in the last few episodes ago where a lot of these here items are like sort of reproduced, like we always have, like copper, we always have iron and all that there, but should we be making things like iron rods, steel plates and screws and other things like steel beams and what do you call that other stuff, I always forget the name of, steel pipes? Should we be creating them in other facilities and bringing them here? Because that would skip a lot of these here floors and be able to optimize our speeds and all that there, because a lot of it is waiting on them components. So it would make sense that on different parts of the map it makes that particular component, and then a train comes, picks it up and delivers it here, because everything along here uses some form of those items that I have just listed. And I think it would make sense to make the absolute basics first. So I think we're going to put that into our to-do list, and that let me just put it in here now. I'm going to put this here into the public notes. So it's create a system to develop basic parts and use train to collect them and bring to hub. And do capital H for hub. There. So create a system to develop basic parts and use train to collect them and bring to hub. There. That is what we want to do. So let's head on over. I think we've got all the parts we need here to create that system. Let me just quickly build it. I'm just doing mock build here. So first of all, we'll need to get a refinery going here. And then what we'll do is we will put the awesome sink in front of that. Just doing a mock here, just to show it. I put that the wrong way around, but that's okay. Then we have the link between the two systems, blah 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 blah. So that, let me see. This will do petroleum coke. That does 12, which is 120 per minute. The conveyor will take that away and puts it down into this to get our point system out of it. Now the good thing about this here is I think if we have multiple of these, say one's like miles and miles away, if we have one just next to us, we can actually still print out the tickets. I think it carries across. So regardless which one you go to on the map, you'll be able to print all the tickets out you need. So we'll be able to test that theory. Not that big of a deal. I think we've got everything we need, so we'll head on over anyway. Now, the good thing is I have found a somewhat quicker way to go over it and a wee bit of a safer way. It's a bit different coming back the way. I did venture out off camera, and well, things got a wee bit hairy, so there is a certain route that I will be taking, but we'll go over anyway, and I'll talk as we go. But I have been researching a few wee different things. I'm going to stay away from that. And yeah, I would prefer to do that on camera, but what happened is I'd literally just start the episode and say, oh, here, we're going to be unlocking this, and then 5 or 10 minutes later I'd be like, oh, that's it, thanks again for watching, and then I go on to the next episode after about 10 minutes. Otherwise I'd be just spending the other 20 minutes of the episode just baffling on, trying to get ooh, what's that? Another one of those geezers. That's handy. But yeah, I each episode is about half an hour, so I try to aim to be about that, but I don't like waffling on, and I don't like no unnecessary stuff. It's just I like to keep everything sort of consistent, and I'm lost. Hold on. Just highlight this marker for a second. But yeah, I don't want to show something for about 10 minutes and then spend the next 20 minutes just watching the whole progress. No, like the whole system make parts, because that's boring. Nobody wants to watch that. I don't think anybody wants to see that particular thing happening. Oh, a cave. A pink slug, we'll get this. Oh, that's a big spider. Oh dear. Oh, that was close there. We're nearly dead there. There's a slug. Right. Was there anything else in here? That's quartz. No, I thought that was cave, to get to like the other side or something, but we're not worried about that. Right, let's continue on. But yeah, I don't want to spend 20 minutes just, faffing around and just, having a boring episode. I'd rather just unlock wee little things about it, and then in the next episode just talk briefly about them, what I've unlocked and all that. The goal was to sort of wait until we had like a load of stuff to unlock, and then... Ooh. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we are really in for it now, so we are. So like, I could have 20 things to unlock and then do an episode on it. Just unlocking all those different things, but... if anybody has any like suggestions, like I'm willing to listen to them, so just stick it down below or go on Discord. Yes, I've heard that message a bit on the times by now. But you know what? Discord is so good for what it is. Like everybody's in contact and everybody's able to have like a discussion on what's happening and open for different things, which is good. YouTube, I wouldn't call YouTube social. That's what I would consider things like Discord and all that social. YouTube's more of a platform for looking at videos. I wouldn't call it social as talking to people on that. Yes, you can give suggestions and all that there in comments, but the breakdown of everything, it's just easier to follow stuff on Discord from experience anyway. I think we have enough electricity being produced to cope with this whole system. If not, we're going to soon find out. Now, does that disappear when we walk past it? No. Right. Okay, so this here system... We have this here, so I'm going to get this to come back the way now. So that's going to go into the refinery, going back this way. If I can get a pipe to go into it, and then the rest of it is going to go into the awesome sink, if I can fit it in here or jam it in some way. Oh. I just need this to fit. I'll do. Right, let's get this here linked up. So a conveyor belt's going to go from this into this. This is going to take that there, and then this is going to pipe from here on round to the back of this. It's not going to look too pretty, but I just need this to work. And then hook this here up to some electricity. So that's going there. Power line to this one, and power line to that one. Right, let's see this thing in action. Ooh, that's good. So now what's happening is this should drain from this here, keeping this here free, and all of our plastic that we need is going into here. Now, I need another couple hundred or so of the plastic because I'm making computers and different things. That's for the next part of the research tree, as well as a few other wee things. So you get to see that at the end of this here episode. That's why I have started this here episode, because I knew we'd be able to get that. I just didn't think there was that very little plastic inside the ooh. Probably some sort of like something to kill us in here. Yeah, there it is. Go away. I need to be out in the open for this. Oh, that was quick. Let's get this. So much loot anyway. There's quite a lot of slugs out here.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in airwaves but does not notice the shore.
Let's get all the slugs.
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
There's 3
Your
slugs.
Has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, "Eureka!" But that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
I love that there was a pause and expose yourself, and then to alien artifacts. Oh. How? Bugger. I actually can't believe I spent half an hour just before this here episode just over there AFK waiting for this here stuff to fill up. And that spider was there the entire time. That is really scary to think that. There we go. Get this. It's good to have all these here slugs. No, it's good for speeding up production and different things like that. Let's try and get this one over here. We might have to get it from the back though. There we go. Now there was another one somewhere. Where was it? Up there. How am I gonna get? We might have to jump around here. There we go. That's how you do that. And then can we get on top of this? There we go. Jump across this one. Jump up onto here. Not quite do that. Oh, we might actually be able to get this. Yes, we can. There's 3 slugs, and they're so close together as well. There's another one. How many slugs is there in here? A whole collection of them. That's 4. Any more about? While we're waiting on that thing to complete, is there any more slugs about? I can hear something up there. Holy smokes. I don't know what that noise is, but we'll soon find out. Sounds like a geezer. Oh, of course we had to find that out. Oh, smoke.
Compose it into a love song.
Gotcha. I want that. Get the sphere. Because you use these here spheres for upgrading stuff. So we will be collecting more of these here as we go along. There's a slug there. Is that a crash site over there? I'm looking for more parts. I want to find as many computers as possible. Ooh. I think we should go over there. There's another slug up there. There's so many of them about. I want to go over and have a look at that crash site. We'll not be able to jump from there over to the crash site. We'll be able to go from here. Let's go over as far as we can get. There's a yellow slug. We might actually be able to get up there and get that slug. This doesn't look that steep. Maybe not. Hold on, we actually might be able to get up there. Yes. There's a method here. There's a method. That's how you do it. That's how you climb them. There's a yellow slug. That's us up here, since we're up a good height. Ooh, there's one of those there in the middle. And then the slug. Some sort of a geyser thing up there. Not too sure what that is. It looks like another one of those there. Don't see anything else of importance up here. What else is there about? That looks like another slug there. Right, let's get that there first, and then we'll get the... Hopefully there's no monsters up here. There probably is. Got it. Now, we're very close to the edge here, so I don't want to take too many risks. I'm trying to see what parts there is. That is what we don't want to come across there. Now, I want to try and see if we can get that killed in some way by letting it fall off the edge. Oh, that's not what we want. I think it's time to leave that. Oh! You wee bugger. How's that able to get us from here? That's actually really weird that it's able to get us from there. So that's crash site up there. We'll note it anyway. No other slugs about. There's one up there. We'll get in a wee minute. Let's go over here and get the rest of the stuff. See how it's getting on. There's 5 coupons already. Good. And this tank is emptying, which is good. That's what we want. And that should be enough. Yep, that's us. We have all that. So now we can go back. We can go back to where we came from. So we'll follow this here power line. Now this is where things get a wee bit dangerous. So I'm just going to collect a few of these things and just put the likes of this on next to this here. So that way we just go up. I'm going to get rid of that object scanner as well. I want that. So let me see, we go this here, heal, extra heal, blah blah blah. The thing is, with that yoke, that big, what is it actually called? The thing that was chucking the stones at us. But the name of it, or the rhino, or whatever it's called. Sometimes you can get a bit of parachuting around it, which is good for like picking up stuff off the ground. I should have done that before just sitting down, but I thought it charged you and ran off the edge, but like the it's the counterpart. Now where is that? There's another one of those around here somewhere. One of those rhinos or whatever it is called. I don't see it about here. I know there is ones up here. Also, the other thing is there's another one of those crash sites over there. But I did unlock the filter. There's like a mask and a filter you can get. So I think we'll stick one of those on us and then go and start blowing up them. Oh wait, maybe we did make a filter already. Where is that? Right, there it is up there. We'll not entertain that. That'll be the last thing we need. So we'll go on round. I think we can take a shortcut somewhere up round here or so. But yeah, we got a lot of slugs. How many slugs did we actually get? 4. 4 blue ones. That's 4 power shards. We've got a pink one and a yellow one. A lot of power shards. Very, very good. Now this part's boring. It's just the whole run back to where we're going to. Oh, there must be one of those summer ships under there. We don't have any explosives on us. I might actually take this route here. Just because of the spider around there. This will take us the same way as well. The last thing I want us to be like come across spiders and that. Just because of the limited health and that. There's a crash site up there. I don't think we've got that yet, have we? Maybe we have. I should actually mark them on the map like I did in my previous world. I always just marked where all of them were. And then whether or not we got them or not, so that way I didn't waste time trying to go up and get it. Oh, not get that one anyway. I want to avoid these here because they're a nuisance. We're not that far away anyway. But yeah, collecting spheres and all that there will be the next thing to do. We'll go this way here. Short walk back. Try to avoid that. Pioneer, is that what you call it? If I blow up this here as well, I'll be able to make a safe passage through without having to worry about poison and all that. Blow these here up. All them up. Maybe that's actually what we'll do. Maybe we'll do that. We'll blow up some of those. Now, I want to see if we have enough inventory space because I want to take up the sheets, the copper sheets. But I also think we should set up a system to go mine copper and make that. We could make a temporary one here, but I don't want to start making all this factory here in the middle of the floor and all that different things. I'd rather keep it, you know, keep that separate. I might actually check to see if there's any copper piles somewhere close enough and then just, you know, have them flowing into it. Let's see, can we take it all? No. But I want, let me see. let's take 2 of them. That'll do. And let's head on up. Oh. Oh, they're starting to back up for some reason. Maybe something's done making and it's starting to back up. It's not using as much iron ore. Oh, this here is starting to back up. I wonder why that is. It must have stopped doing something. Anywho, let's make some bits and pieces. So we need 178 circuit boards and we need computers as well. So let me see how quick it makes these here. Well, that looks like it's going to be slow enough. How many does a computer take? Ooh, quite a bit. We need to make 50. Wait, hold on. We still have computers over here, don't we? And we have 75 circuit boards. How did I not see that before? Well, that's going to make light work of things. Let me see. That allows us to make 20 computers. So that's 38. So it is. I'll make enough of these here. Well, so I'll still 178 circuit boards, but I'll make enough to do that. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip it until they're done. Right, I just didn't quite get everything yet, but I need to go over here and get some SAM. But I think it would make sense to actually take that and pipe it to... Ooh, I just forgot. I forgot. I need electricity. Ooh. Maybe I should be able to hook it off this one. We'll be able to get it from that angle. Wait, what? There we go. Oh, you serious? Concrete. Oh, I'll have to run over here anyway and get it. Get some concrete. Yeah, we'll grab some of this here and get it powered, because I think it makes sense to start producing some of the SAM. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to keep going over and back, over and back, over and back. I think it would make sense to just get production up for it. Now, lucky for us, I am going to automate this to the point, so it's going to take it up, split it. The drill's going to split it into 2 and go into constructors and then merge it back into a container. And we're only going to take it for, like, this is only for, like, production. I don't care about other stuff. I know we didn't get electricity yet, but I'm going to see if we can get it from this here angle. Let's see. Can we get it from this here angle? We can. Let me see if I can rob it off that one over there. Yes. Take that to here. Take it straight down-ish. Spider better not be down here. I killed it already, so it shouldn't be up down here again. Check for it anyway. If I got enough, yeah, I should have enough. Right, let's get the drill set up to mine it, take it over there. And it's going to split. Let me see logistics. It's going to split it. And then constructors. See one there. Hopefully that will work. Excellent. And then they're going to merge back in together. And then go up the ways. Oh, we might actually be able to get away with doing that. and then that's going to take it all the way up to the top. We'll worry about that in a wee second. I want to get this whole thing powered up here first. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we should be able to get all that from that one. We get the furthest one, which is the drill. And then these are going to do this. Reanimated Sam. And reanimated Sam. Right, let's see how she goes now. So how many is this doing? That's doing 120 per minute, and how much is this able to process? 120 per minute. So it's half the speed it needs to be. So one of them actually would have been enough. Is it right? 120. And then one of these is doing 120. Right, let's how much? If we go 200, then it'll be both, so we should actually upgrade this by 2 with 2 power shards. Yeah, so let's leave it the way it is, because we want as much of that as possible. That's going to go into here, and then it's going to go up and into a storage container. I'm not going to put any storage containers down here. I just want to avoid coming down here as much as possible. So in order for that to go into that, it needs to go up the ways. So we'll turn this around. Oh, we'll turn this around enough to get away from the ladder. There. And that's going to go up. Let's point it that way. And then this one, this. And up it goes. And then, let me see if we can get a... Just gonna go back and forward a wee bit. Ooh, I love the way that comes into focus. It's pretty cool. Let's see. That's going that way. Oh, that one to here. Ooh, sugar. To conveyor system. Right, let's get the bombs going here. I think I have some on. Yep, I do. Oh. That shut you up, did it? I don't think so anyway. It looks like it's still going. Oh, it's gone. There it is. Right, so that's that taken care of. And we'll put a storage container over here. I would prefer that didn't go over along that ladder, but that's all we can work with. Right, so that's that going into that, which is good. Now we just need to go and speed it up. There's a slug there, so if I can find a second slug somewhere about, I could speed these up already. You know, like, instead of having to go back. Let's check to see if there's any more slugs about. You're gonna die. Bye bye. What about you? Would you like some? Yes, you would. Is there any more power slugs? There's copper there, so we actually could take that copper. I was nowhere near. Come on, charge me. And I'll blow you up. Come on, come on. Oh, it was too early, but... Got it. Oof. There is a power shard there. There's none up there. Let's just get this first one here. No more bad. Alright, let's get this one first. It's actually a bit of a shame that wasn't a yellow one. 45. Oh, I need 4. Because I 200%. Yeah, so I need another 3, so it wouldn't have made much of a difference. Right, that's okay. Let's go back up anyway. I'll get another 3 of those and speed this production up a bit. I didn't realise miscounted there. There's actually 4, we need not 3. Ah, not 2. Right. At least everything's close enough anyway. If we get all that stuff. Not too far away anyway. Run, run, run. They are all up here anyway. I made a load of power shards there earlier on with all the slugs we found earlier on in the episode. So we'll get all that going. It's burning through that coal rightly there at the minute. Fair bit of coal being used at the minute. I've just decided to take that storage cabinet away, the wee small one, and just put this large one beside it because see, having to sort everything out, I'd just rather throw everything into one thing. Eventually we will have a sorting system to sort through all the items in the game, but until then, this is going to have to be the way to do it. So we just need 3 of these. Right, let's head back. So yeah, we only need a few of these. Well, and then we'll upgrade this. Find it weird that the whole tunnel system goes all the way over to there. Know this whole thing here kind of makes you want to build something down in it. You know, like a underground base. Suppose if you had some like nuclear or something could go down here because of how reactive it is, you want to put that underground, keep it away from different things. But we'll take a bit of damage with that. Right, let's get 2 in here. Maximize that up. And then same with this one. So that's 60 and that's 60, that's 120. That should balance out, so that's 120. That's 2. What have I done here? Ah, here. I've got mixed up. That's 30. That's 30. 120. Wait, what? 120 per minute. So this here has to be 60. And that's 60, yeah. I don't know what I was doing there, wasn't thinking. There we go, that's it. So combine them, 120. $60 per minute plus 60 per minute, and that's 120 per minute. But that's 240 per minute. No, it was right. So that's 120 per minute. So this has to go to 200. This was the thing we were supposed to speed up, not that. This was. So now that's 240 per minute. That's it. That's more like it now. So if we put, I mean, we've got 2 more. So if I put 1 in here and maximize this, that's 300 per minute. So that's 120 plus 120 is 240. So if we put 1 in here, 45, that's 180 plus 120 is 300. So that is pretty much it, all maxed out as much as it can go. So that's maxed out. That's up as far as it needs to go, and that's that. So it shouldn't back up. There's a nice bit of stuff going through that there now. So while that's doing that, let's jam that into it because we don't need any more of that stuff. Let's just turn it off here briefly because I don't want to be carrying all that crap in here. So that can go in there. I don't want to be carrying all this stuff. Get rid of all that. Let that go through it. There's just too much here in our inventory to be dealing with that sort of stuff. Sure, chuck a load of that in there. So 72. I'll wait for that to come down a wee bit. 45 items. And then we'll switch it on. Once it burns through the whole axe, I don't want anything stored here. Right. So let these burn through as much of it as possible. Right. Let's get her going. Right, that's that. So we don't need to come back down here again for any particular reason. So let's head on up again. Whoa, that's cool. See that flying over above. Oh, hang on a second. Just need a screenshot. That's for the thumbnail. Keep forgetting to do those because it means then whenever I'm done recording I have to come back to where it was to take the screenshot. But yeah, that is going to be it for this here episode. I was hoping to... Let me think here for a second. Should I end the episode right here? 445, but we need 1200 of these here to get to unlock the next decision. Tell you what I'll do. I'll skip it, and whenever I'm done, I'll just show when this here is because I want to show everybody what it's like to unlock stuff on the MAM. So let me just skip ahead. Right, just finished that last one. So let's get this here researched. So we have the production amplifier and the power augmenter. So these are these two branches over here. So let's do this one here first. Now what does this give?
Power augmenter unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads. Many temples burned.
It's so weird, this.
Good to know. That confirms that hypothesis.
Right, so that's the alien power augment. I don't know if that's a part or what that is, but we'll soon find out. And this is the last bit here. Production amplifier.
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology. These buildings can now have a summer sloop embedded to increase resource output without requiring more input, at the cost of greatly increased power consumption.
Greatly.
Flow cycles within flow cycles make explosions into temples into explosions into temples. The spin sphere of woven windows. Each tiny body contains tinier bodies until the line layers fold into curves which folds into threads which weave the tapestry.
Right.
A song of light and leaf and
This is
flower,
so weird.
a dance of matter clouds and...
I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job.
Okay.
I'll just mute them for
Production
you so you can continue
amplifier.
your mission.
So add an alien object with a
However,
mind
we'll be
bending
taking
yet somehow
notes.
familiar
This is fascinating
emits an
material.
unsettling energy. I want to see what that does. I'm curious now. We have a few of them, don't we? I think we've only got maybe one or two. We've got two of them. Alright, let's jam two in here and see what happens. What's this like anyway? Well, that's at 94. I want to do it on something that actually needs... let's go to the top floor of one of these here. Let's go to the top floor of this here. I want to see what happens if you put one of those in it. Something that I would need, you know, for like production. Let me see. On the likes of this here. Production amplifiers 2. Let's put some cable in here. Oh. Right, so that's 15 megawatts. So it doubles. It's practically it doubles your production, so it'd be like having two of these set up at the price of just one. But I only see one there. Oh god, that's gone up to 60. That was only 15. That's so weird. What's the power consumption now? That jumped a massive bit there, 64. Right, okay, safe to say that's what it does. But that's actually pretty cool. Like 60 megawatts it's gone up to. Whereas, let me see whenever this here is finished, just in curiosity. We've got a lot of stators there. How come it's not producing that much cable? That seems very slow for some reason. I'm looking at 15, so it's 4 times. Putting 2 of them in will, no. So what happens if I put 1 in? It's a 1.5. Good to know. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Why is this not producing cable that much? Oh. Because there's not that much copper going into it. And there's not that much copper because it's not producing the copper quick enough. Which one's copper? This one here, isn't it? Right, so this here is very, very slow. So we want to... That's 15 per minute. And I think the smelter... Let me check the smelter, see what it's doing. That's 45, so we need to pretty much speed this here up a bit more. That's 45. That's already maxed out. Why did I put it on that one and not the one above? Well, let's go sort that out anyway, and then we'll call it an episode. That seems very, very slow. I never even noticed that. Let's fix that. So that's 45. So let's get this here to match 45. So bang, bang. So that'd be 45. Let's put that to 60. Let's put one down below to get that to 60. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. So that's 60, that's 60. And let's check above. So if they're both 60, then that's going into that. Which goes up to the next thing. Let's check to see if it's 60. Should be 60. Or thereabouts. Let me check, see which one it is. Right, so they're splitting. What's that one making? That's making the stator. That's not that big of an issue, but what's this? That's doing 60. So this one here is 40 per minute. So that's 100 per minute they should be doing. 100 per minute. Right, let's go speed that up then. So if that's 100, this here should be 100. It's 75. And then let's put the other one to 75. And since that's at 75, let's check over here and get it to match speed, because what will happen is that will end up going through too much. So it's now 75. That's as much as we're going to get through that. Right. So that's 75. So now we just need to map or tone it down a little bit. Just a wee slight bit. See, the issue is it's consuming too much to keep up with it. So we're going to have to... That's 40 per minute. And it only does 75, so what's this one here? That's doing cable. Let me see, let's put this down. So that's 60, and that's 40. I don't want to put them down any slower. I just don't see a reason for that just yet. That seems to be alright to keep up with production there. But this on the other hand, I think we can get away with putting that down to 15. 75. 60. So if that's 60, I'm just trying to work it out here. That's 40. That's 100. So we need to take this down by 25. So that's 60. That needs to be 35. Ooh, nearly there. Oh, 56 maybe. 58. 59. We'll leave it at 59. I think that's okay. That should do it. So that allows this one here to go with that speed, but not over consume, you know. You don't want it to over consume. And let's check above, and everything should be okay. Whoop. What's that now? That's more like it now. So that's doing... We could slow that rate down a wee bit because it's got a lot of roads. It just needs more cable. See, that's why I want that filter. You know, the cable, so it's not all going down below and into the what do you call it, cargo containers. Although it's got me thinking, right? I know we've gone way over time on this, but it's got me thinking maybe we should put one of these on the end of each of these here cargo containers. Because then what happens is, if we remove the back cargo container, then only so many is going into this. So we can go around and build stuff without having to go, you know, and come back here and pick up stuff. And we can take out of it whenever whatever's needed without actually having to come to here and do it. So I think it would make sense to remove the back ones and have one of these going to each. They're very expensive to make though. We've got an awful lot of them. But that means we don't need a conveyor sorting system just as yet. We only take whatever we need, you know, from it. But it's only limited to one pile at a time. Like that's only got 30 left to do there. You know, before that's up. I'm starting to put these here in it just to have, so I don't have to keep coming back here and taking wee components. But yeah, I think we'll, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll do a calculation anyway. But you know, that's it for this here episode. Thanks again for watching. If you have any comments or any suggestions at all, do drop it down below or visit the Discord channel that is linked in the description. Follow our Discord channel for the schedule as well as the information board. There you'll be able to see what games are playing as well as when those games are coming out onto YouTube. If you're enjoying the content, do consider subscribing and drop a like if you enjoy what you see. As you know, it helps show what people are interested in the most, and I'll try and focus on those areas a bit more in the future. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I would like to give a massive shout out to the channel donators. You help make these videos possible.